Welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to be doing a book review of Martin Harbottle's Appreciation of Time. I forgot what it's called just then. By Dominic Utton, I think that's the last name. Oh my gosh. This book is so good. I finished it last night. I had it for like 2.5 weeks and I finished it so quickly. Oh my goodness. So I talked about this a little bit in a previous vlog, but if you don't know, it is about a guy called Dan or Daniel who commutes from Oxford to London every day, London Paddington, on Premier Westwood trains, and their service is like an abomination. Every day there's a delay on the train. So he decides to take matters into his own hands and writes an email to, I think, their customer service. It's been a minute since I read this up. Yeah, so he writes to complain about the service and how often delays are. Like he has like, you know, he can have like a delay on both his morning train and his evening train. So he takes it into his own hands and writes to customer service, but then customer service are like not helpful and they don't reply. So he takes it even further and he writes to the managing director, Martin Harbottle. And so he decides, he says, like, I might just have to go back because I probably should check before I did this, but yeah. Good morning, Mr. Martin Harbottle. Good morning. I do hope you're well. My name is Daniel and I'm a customer of Premier Westwood trains. Every morning, 5 days a week, I catch a Premier Westwood train from Oxford to London. Every evening, I catch one home again. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, from now on, every time I'm delayed on one of your trains, I'm going to send you an email letting you know about it. But wait, it gets better. Not only will I send you an email every time I'm late, but I'm going to make the length of that email reflect the length of delay on your service you have provided me. So it is so funny. And so it's a layout of like, so it's laid out like email style. So you get like, you know, the sender and the subject and all of that, and it is so, I really love it. And basically he just like, every time there's a delay, so like, you know, a 10-minute delay, and he writes like 10 minutes worth of like absolute ramble. And through the book, at the beginning of the book, he's just had a baby, his wife just had a baby, and you know, he writes about like struggling with new parenthood and his marriage, and then his job. He is I think he's a showbiz editor on the Sunday Globe, which is meant to be like I think it's the most read English language newspaper in the world, and it's undergoing lots of scandals. So it's about him, like he updates on the scandals and finally, you know, going through that, and it's so good and so funny. You will laugh, you will cry, you'll be angry. He's a little bit, and he says this in the book, and everyone calls him a bit of a dick, but he is a bit of a dick, and he is so, he's a tabloid journalist, and it shows, and he's so funny. And at the end, you expect the end, and it's kind of one of those books where like the whole book is leading to the end and you know what's going to happen, and I really liked it. I really recommend it. It is so good. Yeah, if you like trains and if you like comedy and if you can relate to being delayed on a train every day, or you want to be able to relate to being delayed on a train every day, it is so worth the read. I read it in 2.5 weeks, but I definitely could have read it faster. I know people that it's like that takes me like a day. I'm like, I know, but I don't have that much time. I'm a slow reader, so I think 2.5 weeks is good for me. And I really loved it, and I got it from the library, and I kind of want to go and buy it because it's so good. But yeah, so definitely go and check this book out. I will leave a link in the description to it, if I can find one, maybe on Amazon or something. But go and check it out, and I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. No, I'll see you guys at 6 PM for the vlog. Bye!